We all have other people in our lives, right? Family, friends, co-workers, a special someone. We enjoy spending time with them. Why? Because it feels good. It feels good to be hugged, create new memories together, or just have drinks with longtime friends. Have you ever stopped to think how life would look like without them? How long until you go mad? 1 minute? 1 hour? A day? Maybe a week? In our society, we consider isolation as punishment. Think about it. Misbehaved kids get time out. Rebellious teens are grounded and deprived of all communication devices, and criminals thrown into jail. Studies have shown that loneliness affects social skill deficits and is related to physical illness. It is also related to low self-esteem, shyness, boredom, restlessness, and depression. Social relationships are at the core of human life. Let me tell you a secret. You and your horse have more in common than you think. Did you know? In its natural environment, the horse is a social animal, spending most of its time in close contact with other horses. Feral stallions are harem breeders that defend a group of females instead of a particular territory. When they do not have a harem, most stallions form associations known as bachelor bands. Now, of course you love your horse. Of course you want it to be happy. So please make sure you follow the 5 freedoms. Freedom from thirst, hunger, and malnutrition. Freedom from discomfort and exposure. Freedom from pain, injury, and disease. Freedom from fear and distress. And the freedom to express normal behavior. So yes, your horse is probably well-fed and hopefully not in physical pain. But what does normal behavior mean, and are you sure that your horse is able to express it? A natural behavior is important for animal welfare if performing this behavior improves the animal's physical or mental health. Domestic horses are very often kept in individual stables rather than in outdoor groups. When you keep your horse in an individual stable, you are damaging its welfare. Horses housed in individual stables are partially or even totally deprived of physical contact and of activities that are seen under natural conditions. Consequently, they display more stress-related behaviors. They are also likely to develop stereotypes like weaving, which is repetitive lateral swaying of the head, and cribbing, when a horse grasps an object with its teeth. A lack of social contact, especially during ontogeny, may predispose horses to impairments in social skills and to an inability to cope with social challenges. Aggression rate is relatively low in natural conditions. In one study, half of the horses were stabled in individual stables, and the other half in pair housing. At the end of the study, the physiological and temperamental responses of the horses were tested. Stress-related behaviors like kneeing, pawing, nibbling, and snorting were all displayed significantly more frequently in the individually housed horses. On the other hand, keeping horses in stable groups and in adequate densities could improve welfare because it would give them access to social interactions, such as affiliative interactions, play, and allogrooming, which have rewarding properties and are indispensable behaviors. In another study that was conducted about social interactions after group integration in horses, it was observed that agonist interactions decreased quickly within the first 3 to 4 days after integration. In contrast, affiliative interactions increased slowly with time. According to these findings, it's very clear that horses in individual stables feel less at ease. Like us, horses need the company of fellow horses for a happy, healthy, and minimal stress life. So please don't punish your horse. Let us help you help your horse. Remember, more than one is way more fun.
Yeah!